his Bible. He's not even.
No, he said it. You have to read the New Testament.
And those New Testament people, like, that aren't, because you can't have the old without the new. Like, they go hand in hand. That book is what, 2/3 of the Bible?
Content-wise, 3/4.
3/4. Thank you.
Yeah, the books are longer.
You can't have one without the other. And Minister, I'm not sure what you were coming off of mute to help him with, but by golly, it didn't work. But anyway,
is he a fake minister?
Oh, we'll find out. Are you a Christian? Are you 21 and older?
Yes.
Okay. How long are you a real minister?
Yeah.
A brick and mortar church, or like a basement?
I run a para ministry. We work across churches. We work with homeless youth, street ministries.
Oh, very good. Good for you. Thank you for helping out our homeless youth. They definitely are very exposed to the elements. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. And they always need the most care and love.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. And I respect luxury for coming up. Sometimes you gotta be a punching bag. And
he
that's
wasn't a punching bag. He was adult. He didn't understand his Bible or the text of the Word of God. Don't champion things like that. He made you look bad. He makes Christians look bad. When you're ignorant, right, and you don't want to receive information about your text, that makes people like you look bad. Don't champion ignorance.
It doesn't make us look bad. It's just like, it's good to have bravery.
Put a 1 in the comments if it made Minister look bad, and Minister looks bad right now. Put a 1 in the comments.
Yeah, I mean, I know that I'm about to become the next punching bag, but it's out of love.
If you feel that way, get off my.
Just trying to victimize yourself. Yeah, leave. Yeah, like I told y'all, there was no conversation to be had with him. Like the stuff that he was putting in the comments. Like even him just typing a 3 or a 2, like he came up here. He came up here for this shit. Like he came up here for this shit.
I have many things to say, but you guys were cussing him out pretty bad.
But he's a whole ass minister who goes to the youth to talk about how Jesus is so full of pace.
So I heard your stories and
No, we don't. I'm not talking about number 1. If you want to talk about number 1, you have to talk to somebody else on the panel. But you can talk about number 2 or number 3. But I don't talk about number 1. If you do want to talk about number 1, you definitely can. But somebody on the panel is going to have to volunteer to talk to you about it.
I understand. Okay. Let's see. Number 2 and number 3. Yeah, let's talk about number 3.
Actually, let's talk about number 2. Does Christianity match your values and your morals? Do you have children, Minister?
I do, yes.
Yeah. How many do you have?
One from my seed, and then many kids that I care for.
Okay, very good. So you have 1 child biologically?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Is it a boy?
Yes.
Very good. How old is it?
He's a toddler.
He's a toddler. Okay, very good. Very fun little age. You know the story about Abraham and Isaac, right?
I do, yeah.
Has your son ever been unruly?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's ever been like said, "No, daddy," or I don't know if he can speak yet, but
yeah. Yeah.
Do you keep to the commandments, Minister?
What do you mean by commandments? Like the 613 laws?
Absolutely. The commandments that Jesus Christ said that you're supposed to keep, and the ones that God quotes and says they're going to be written on your heart. Yeah, those.
I follow them. I follow Jesus Christ to the best of my ability, and the commandments to the best of my ability.
Okay. To the best of your ability, do you follow the 613?
Well, some of them, whether you want to or not, you don't have the ability to, such as some of the sacrificial laws within that 613 and so on. So to the best of my ability.
That's a lot. You can do it.
No,
I mean, God said his yoke was easy, so he said his laws were easy to follow. I'm not sure why, as a minister, you would say that you can't do them, but
I didn't say I can't. Some of them you literally cannot do. That's why the Jews today are not doing them.
You can't. That's a lot.
With God, so
some of them you need an actual temple for. That's why they have the red heifer.
I don't understand.
Go get one. Like, what?
Well, they have the red heifer, but then they need an actual temple ground to do it on, and so they're waiting for this, Jewish Palestinian thing to come to an end.
Minister, like construction workers exist, so You can build a temple, right?
Yeah, but they want to build it nearby.
Why are you talking? I don't give a flying fuck about them red heifers. I don't care.
That's part of the 613 law.
I don't care about red heifers.
It's part
If
of the
you wanted to do it, you could do it.
It's part of the
There's
commandment.
nothing
It might start
impossible.
another
But
war.
God says 2 or 3 gathered in my name. You should be able to get that shit fucking done. To me, it seems like your God doesn't really want you sacrificing those heifers, but that's neither here nor there. I don't give 2 fucks.
Well, I wouldn't disagree with you. I would not disagree with you.
I want to focus on tradition of the elders with you and your child. And I want to know if your morals and your values align with the values of the God. Do you have a wife or a spouse?
No.
No. Did you have one?
I did, yeah.
And you divorced her?
No, I'm not allowed to.
She divorced you?
I'm not going to speak about it, but I'm not allowed to divorce her.
Are you currently fucking married?
I'm not currently married.
Did you have a child out of wedlock?
No, it was in wedlock.
And you're no longer
You know what?
married?
Somebody else talk to him. I'm gonna get irritated.
You're no longer married?
I'm no longer married, no.
R.I.P. her, since you won't tell me, I'll think you killed her. Okay,
I thought you divorced. Jeez. My bad, son. Go ahead.
oh yeah, she's R.I.P. her.
She passed away?
Apparently.
I mean, if you want to talk about number one, I could talk about my number one.
No. Did she pass away?
I'm saying if we're going to talk personal things, I think if you're willing to.
Did she pass away?
I don't want to talk about that, to be honest.
I do.
When he said he can't divorce, she can though. So obviously she issued the divorce and he didn't.
Oh, so she left you.
Again, we're not going to talk personal.
Yeah,
I do. Did she leave you?
If you want to talk personal, again, I'll talk personal with you, but it has to be.
Yeah. Did she leave you?
Are you willing to do a reciprocity?
No. Did she leave you?
No, I don't want to. I'm not here to preach about me.
Did she leave you?
I'm not here to talk about me. I'm sorry.
Why not? You're a minister. This is
I'm a minister of Jesus
your
Christ,
story,
not
your life
myself.
story will help minister to me. It'll minister to my soul like chicken noodle soup for the soul. Remember those books? Right. Did she leave you?
I cannot. I literally cannot.
Is she still living?
She is living. I cannot talk about it.
Okay. Are you guys legally still together?
I literally cannot talk about
lawyers
it.
Are you divorced? Are you like on a secret mission? I don't understand.
All right, Minister, let me ask this question. What happened between
No. Are you guys like what's going on? I don't get it.
Well, I cannot talk about it. What I can say is that I did my best to be loving. That's all.
Okay, so she left you. Got it. And she divorced you. Is that correct? Just shake your head for yes.
You're not gonna see me shaking my head.
Like put a 1 in the comments or something.
But
like I don't know.
You know what? This is a good segue. You know, Jesus felt like
left you.
Jesus felt like Israel.
Because I mean, the reason I'm asking is because there is a law that Jesus reiterates and he actually changes in in the Bible when it talks about divorce. So I just want to know, like, if you divorced her, right? The only way that you would be able to divorce her if she committed infidelity.
Yeah,
did she cheat on you?
That's the only reason I would be able to file a divorce. Okay,
so she filed for divorce. Did you cheat?
I'm not a cheater. I followed all the commandments to the best of my ability. I did not cheat on her. But
okay, thank you. So basically, context clues. You guys are divorced. You have a child together. She left you. Perfect. All right. Thank you very much. Now we can go back to your child. See, that wasn't that hard. You could have just said that. You're so fucking weird. But anyway, I brought up the child, right? Because I want to talk about the tradition of the elders, right? And I want to understand if your morals match that of the God in this Bible. Now, if your child is disrespectful, right? If he decides to, I don't know, get you by your fucking kneecaps, right? And running around and he doesn't do what you ask him to do, what are you supposed to do to that child?
Are you talking about the Jewish law, the Jewish covenant?
Absolutely. It's not Jewish. It's Christian.
I'm not under the Jewish
It's Christian. Jesus Christ. Do you follow the teachings of Jesus Christ?
I do, yes.
Okay, so don't tell me that it's Jewish law when your Jesus Christ quotes it and admonishes the Pharisees about it.
Is this what you believe when you had faith yourself?
Do you not believe the teachings of Jesus Christ?
Well, I believe them. That's why I know that there's 2 covenants.
There's 2 covenants. The one covenant just says that the law is supposed to be written on your heart. Hebrews 9:16 through 18. I was reading that earlier today.
And how does he say that you can follow all the law? By doing which 2?
No, he says all the laws hinge on those. They are the greatest commandments. And number 1, they're not even like the top 10 commandments. He says that, yes, he does. He says all of the laws hinge on the,
not only hinge,
don't interrupt me. All of the laws hinge on these 2 commandments. That does not mean that you do away with those, right? It does not mean that they are null and void. In fact, he says he does not come to abolish, but to fulfill the law, minister.
Amen.
Right? He does not come to abolish, but to fulfill. He says that the words of the prophets and the laws will not be done away with until heaven and earth have passed. And I don't know about you, but we are still here on this rotten ass heaven and earth, and New Jerusalem ain't come down yet. So, with that being fucking said, sir, right? When Jesus Christ quotes the Old Testament law, it is still valid and it is still in play because he has not come back yet.
So, ma'am, did you also read it where it says not only hinges, but fulfills loving your neighbor?
Says it hinges. It does not mean that they are not to be followed. What are you talking about? When he gives the commissions, he tells them, you need to follow the commandments. What are you talking about?
Have you read the book of Acts before, ma'am?
Have you?
Yes, I have.
Are you about to turn into a Paulinian?
There's no such thing. I'm talking about the book of Acts.
Is. You sound like you're about to be a Paul. You sound like you're about to tell me that the law ended with Jesus. And you're going to forget, right, that Paul was a heretic and that Paul had separate teachings that went directly against what Christ himself
I'm talking about Peter.
And that is why James called him an idiot. What are you about to tell me?
I'm talking about Peter and James when they agreed for the Gentiles to not have to follow all the Jewish food laws.
Traditions to be saved.
Do you remember when they said that they
to follow the Jewish traditions to be saved?
Have you read the book of Acts?
That was the Council of Jerusalem when they were trying to figure out how can the Gentiles be saved.
Exactly.
Why'd you lie about
and then they gave
what
him,
Jesus said?
And then they gave him rules.
Because he's an idiot.
Yeah, but why'd you lie though? I know idiots who don't lie. Why'd you lie?
What did I lie
about?
You
said that Jesus said that it fulfilled the law. He didn't say that.
I didn't say Jesus said the Bible says also fulfill. That these 2 also fulfill.
No, you
all
said
the law is fulfilled.
No, you said.
I say that it's fulfilled. I did not say that.
No, you said he said. Yeah, because you were talking about the 2 commandments. You did.
I didn't though.
You did.
But I didn't.
This is the part where lying comes in because now you're doing it again.
I don't have a reason to lie.
No, you said you didn't say the Bible because we were talking about Jesus.
We were talking about the Bible.
No, we were talking about Jesus.
Talking about the Bible, sir.
We're talking about what Jesus said about the greatest commandments.
No, we're not. Actually,
nobody asked what the Bible says because that doesn't make sense. That's not a good question.
We were talking about whether or not
because the Bible gives 2 different answers, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
The Bible gives 2 different answers, doesn't it?
It gives 2 different covenants. Yes.
No, it gives 2 different answers to that same question. Right? Paul doesn't mention God when he's talking about the greatest commandment, does he?
The Lord is God.
Paul doesn't say that. He says there's one greatest commandment, it's to love your neighbor.
No, I'm saying the one before there's to love your Lord with all your heart, all your strength.
That's what Jesus said. Paul didn't say that.
Did Paul not have awareness of the scripture? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm telling you that Paul said there was a greatest commandment. And Jesus said there were 2.
Do you not think
right?
that
No, but we were
also
talking about the 2.
Love the Lord?
We were talking about the 2 when you said fulfilled, right? Because we were talking about what Jesus said.
That's because I follow both.
No, it's because we talked about what Jesus
teaches. I follow both. I harmonize them together.
You can't follow both because they disagree.
They don't disagree.
Yeah. So when Jesus said this is the greatest and first commandment, and it was not about your neighbor, and then Paul says the greatest is to love your neighbor.
And also, when Acts 15, just really fucking quickly, nowhere in here does it tell them that they are not supposed to follow the laws. You lie a lot, and it's fucking annoying. It's really fucking annoying. It says, therefore, I have reached a decision that we should not trouble those Gentiles who are turning to God. And this was about circumcision. But we should write to them to abstain only from things polluted by idols and from sexual immorality and from whatever has been strangled and from blood. For in every city for generations past, Moses had those who proclaim him, for he has been read aloud every Sabbath in the synagogues. And it goes on, blah, 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 from about what Barnabas and Saul were sent to do in Antioch. Like, you don't know your own Bible, and that's pissing me the fuck off. That's pissing me off. Stop. Do you lie like this to? Oh, he left. Of course.
No, he must have went and looked it up.
Yeah.
He's a track star.
That's embarrassing, man.
He's a whole fucking track star.
That's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing.
Getting your shit handed to you by heathens. That's ooh, can't let that one down.
Terrible. Blech. Anyway, guys, we are almost at 500K. You guys are so awesome, sauce. Thank you very much. If we don't have any more Christians come up, we'll end it here. I have 1 million in my spirit and in my soul. I appreciate you guys. I feel like $1 million. What are we eating for dinner tonight? Oh, dinner's already passed. What did you guys eat for dinner? Put it in the comments. I had a sandwich earlier today. It was delicious. Still pretty full from it, you know. Stomach's a little, you know, flu had me barfing up everything, and talking about baked chicken. That's good. Nuggets and fries, yummy. Okay, teriyaki chicken. Oh, fancy.
I'm gonna do my best Oprah impression. Sweet
Yeah,
potato.
What? Butter chicken, yum. Spicy. Ooh,
no, we ain't finna get no baby Max, are we?
What?
Oh?
I rebuke you in the name of hell.
I'm just saying.
I'm on my period
Barfing
right
up
now.
Oh, okay.
Valid question, thinker.
Yeah.
Y'all are fucking.
Wait, how is that valid?
Cause that's how I found out I was pregnant. I thought I had the stomach flu. I was throwing up everything. Mind you, I was on my period.
Take me right to the clinic. We're gonna have a whole vacation. A whole vacation sitting right at the clinic, waiting for them to open.
500K.
Huh? Like, no thanks.
That would be the cutest little mocha latte baby. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm just saying.
Rebuke them, Mac.
I mean, look, facts are facts. It's not happening, but it would be. It's not happening, but it would be.
Rebuke it, please. My God.
Listen, it's a minor operation. Half an hour, they say.
In and out. 500K. Woo! This is the most taps I've gotten in a live ever. Thank you, guys.
Dope.
I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome, man. Appreciate it. Y'all can do that AI thing and y'all can see it there. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, guys. I know it. Y'all really do hang tight with me, and I appreciate it, man. Thank you. This is for baby Zena. Nina, somebody block Nina right now. All right now. I'm not going through that body horror again. Ariel blocked. Thinker blocked. I'm not. No. Hugs and kisses around the globe. You know what? That's fine. I don't mind the hugs and kisses around the globe. Thank you, guys. I hope everybody has a beautiful, beautiful night. I really hope everybody stays safe. But y'all turn the comments off now. Get the fuck on.
Hey, Zena, do you mind if I say one last thing before we get out of here?
Of course, Bossy. Go ahead. Absolutely.
Yeah, I just got to remind you all that you all invited to the Black Atheists, Agnostics, and Skeptics and Humanist Cookout coming this June, second week of June. If you can make it to Central Florida, please make it. If you cannot, I completely understand. And I do understand that it's Florida, but don't worry about that because I am strapped up. All right, chitty chitty bang bang. So don't worry about that. All right. So, but you're all invited to the Black Atheists, Agnostic Skeptics, and Humanist Cookout, June in Florida. I will have the RSVP and the poster by Black History Month. Me and Bar will be going live about it all the time. I hope to collaborate with some of y'all on the stage. Definitely. Thinker, I gotta show you this video that I just saw the other day.
Man, don't worry about that.
Yeah, you know about that. Okay, cool. But other than that, y'all, I am gonna get out of here. You all are invited to that event. Of course, since it's a Black event. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's like an actual is it like a debate? Is it what?
No,
what
it's a cookout.
Okay, so it's just kind of gathering together and communing with each other.
Exactly, an in real life thing.
Okay, cool. I like that.
Exactly. All right, so it'll be in the Central Florida, Orlando area because that's where I live. Hopefully, I can do tours one of these years. I hope so, but if not for this year, it'll be in Central Florida. If you can make it, please let me know. I have the RSVP out in a couple of days. The posters also gonna be out in a couple of days as well.
Oh, see, I'm in Orlando right now for work.
Oh, hell yeah.
Minister's back in the box.
I know. I just saw that. Just as I was about to get the fuck out. Minister, what do you want?
Sorry, my phone died. I want to finish conversation.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
Did you go and read Acts 15? And did you see that they were not talking about the law like you said?
I haven't. No, I just put my phone in the charger and turned the phone back on.
Okay. Does the Holy Spirit often allow you to misquote word of God?
What did I misquote?
Oh.
My phone's turned back. What did I misquote?
You said that the Council of Jerusalem, led by James, you said that they talked about how the Gentiles did not have to follow the law, and that's not what was spoken about here.
That's not exactly what I said, no.
Yeah, you did. You literally argued.
I said the dietary laws.
They were talking about circumcision at the Council of Jerusalem, number one. And then I believe that you were talking to Mac about another false claim that you made about Jesus Christ when he talks about the two greatest commandments. Mac, do you want to refresh him on that? Because I already read this shit. I don't know. Your values of lying, I think, do coincide with this book, but I've yet to really get to what I wanted to get to. But if you want to pick that up where we left off.
No, I'm good. I mean, it's just going to deny saying it. So
okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm good actually talking to you, Minister.
I do have a question before you.
Go ahead, Thinker.
I want to ask about the whole fulfilling part. So, when you say that Jesus fulfilled the law, that to you means that because he followed the law and fulfilled it, that means that you don't have to follow it? Like you're not bound by it because Jesus fulfilled it? And that you're only bound by the two that you mentioned?
I'm bound by everything that came out of the mouth of Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm asking about the law.
That's law, right? What's come out of the mouth of Jesus Christ when he walked the earth is law, and that's my covenant.
Which law? That you're saying you quoted love the Lord your God and love your neighbor. Is there, and you said that Jesus fulfilled the law. Are you saying the only two laws that you are bound by are those two that he named?
No, I just gave those as examples. I'm bound by every word that exited the mouth of Jesus Christ when he walked the earth.
So when he said to follow the entire law because the scribes and the Pharisees now sit in Moses' seat, that means that you are bound by the entire Mosaic law?
I am, yes, according to the interpretation of Paul.
According to the interpretation of Paul, but you're bound by what comes out of Jesus' mouth?
Yes, because Jesus gave Paul the authority to create the church of the new covenant.
When did Jesus give him that?
On the road to Damascus when he was blinded, and then when he spent 3 days blinded and he was baptized in the Spirit by Ananias, he told Ananias that he is using Paul to spread his gospel.
Where did he say, I'm giving Paul the authority to create the church?
Jesus said that he is giving Paul the authority to bind, to be bitten by serpents and not be, poisoned.
No, the authority to create the church. Where does he say that?
Verse.
So Jesus says, Paul is my servant that I've selected.
Where does he say, I'm giving Paul the authority to create the church, thereby Paul has the authority to override what I said? Like, where's that?
Paul doesn't have the authority to override it. He only has the authority to interpret it in the Spirit according to the Old Testament and according to the new covenant given to him by the Holy Spirit.
So Jesus says, follow the entire law, because the scribes and the Pharisees now sit in Moses' seat. Paul interprets, follow the entire, Paul interprets, follow the entire law and do what they say. Do everything they say to, don't only follow half of the law or the 10 Commandments. And therefore, hold on. And therefore, entire law, do everything they say is no longer means entire law, do everything they say, because Paul interpreted Jesus' words to mean something different. Is that right?
No, Paul interprets the spirit of the law, which existed since the Psalms of David, the promise of Moses, the promise and covenant to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and so on. There's always a law that's physical, and then there's a spirit of the law, which is the intention and the meaning of the law behind it. That's what we're bound by.
Yeah, we're not talking about the spirit of the law, because Jesus didn't fulfill the spirit of the law. And Jesus
is the spirit of the law.
Jesus did not. We're not talking about what he is. We're talking about what he did. The law that you believe Jesus fulfilled was not the spirit of the law. I'm like, damn, did I talk while you were talking?
You did not.
I apologize, ma'am. I thought we were having like an interjection.
Then shut up. Shut your mouth.
Why do they always say I thought we were having a conversation? Like, what?
They just lie. They just like to lie.
We're talking about the law, the Mosaic law that you believe Jesus fulfilled. Not the spirit of the law, not what you believe Jesus is. We're talking about the law you believe Jesus fulfilled. The law, Jesus said to his disciples, the scribes and the Pharisees now sit in Moses' seat, do everything they tell you to do. Okay, that's what Jesus says. Then you say Paul has the authority to interpret Jesus' words, but everything, and the scribes have the authority of Moses, no longer means what it meant when Jesus said it. Everything now means some things.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying Jesus said about Paul, this is my chosen instrument to proclaim my name to the Gentiles, right? And so when he proclaims the gospel to me, a Gentile, I interpret it in the light of Paul. I go read the Old Testament to see how it aligns, and I read the word of Jesus to make sure it aligns. That's my job.
Right. So Jesus says everything, Paul says something.
Well, who is Jesus Christ sent to in his earthly mission? We know it was the lost sheep of Israel. So he gave commandments specific to Israelites.
I'm going to repeat myself. Jesus said everything. Paul says something. Is that correct?
No, Paul says we are also bound by the law in the spirit of the law of liberty, the law of Christ.
Jesus says, follow the Mosaic law and do everything in it. Paul says some things in spiritual law, correct?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't say some things. He says, follow the spiritual law, the law of liberty. And if you're going to follow the law of Moses, you better follow all of it. That's what he says.
Do you follow the law of Moses?
Not for my salvation, no.
Okay. Jesus says, follow the law of Moses and do everything in the law of Moses. Paul says, follow the spiritual law of Moses.
Well, that's not all Jesus says. He says, do better than the Pharisees.
Jesus says, follow the law of Moses and do everything they tell you to do. That's what I'm talking about.
But he
When
also
Jesus
says,
says, when Jesus says, follow the law of Moses and do everything the scribes and the Pharisees tell you to do, Paul says, follow the spiritual law of Moses, right?
Jesus says, if you don't follow the law better than the Pharisees, you won't get in. He says,
I don't care about that. I'm
me.
not asking about that. I'm asking about what he, I'm not asking about that. I'm asking about what he said in Matthew 23. I'm asking about that. And you say Paul interprets Jesus' words. Jesus says, follow the law of Moses and do everything the scribes and the Pharisees tell you to do. Paul says, follow the spiritual law. That's Paul interpreting your Jesus.
I mean, just for the sake of argument, because it doesn't sound like you want to hear the whole story, let's just say yes. So what's your point?
So Paul changing everything, do everything in the Mosaic law to do the spiritual law is interpreting what your Jesus says. So you think your Jesus meant to the Israelites to say, follow the spiritual law of Moses?
He said to the Israelites,
hold on. Interpretation. When you interpret someone's words, you're saying this is what he said, and this is what it means. Right? So when your Jesus spoke these words to the Israelites, follow the law of Moses and do everything the scribes and the Pharisees tell you to do, you are saying Paul correctly interpreted your Jesus' words, and what your Jesus meant to the Israelites was follow the spiritual law. Am I understanding you correctly?
If you also include that Jesus says, follow me, and your righteousness must exceed the Pharisaical law, then yes.
So Jesus was teaching the Israelites to follow a spiritual law and not the physical law of Moses.
He was teaching them to follow the spiritual law and the physical law.
So the Israelites had the understanding that they were to follow the physical law of Moses.
And the spiritual law.
I don't care about the spiritual law. Did they have the understanding that they were to follow the physical law of Moses?
That was their understanding. That's why they had issues with Paul.
Okay. All right. They were to follow the physical law of Moses. And that whatever Jesus says, you say you follow what Jesus saying, not Paul, right?
I follow everything Jesus says in the interpretation in light of Paul.
The interpretation of Jesus's words.
Yes.
Okay. So Jesus tells the Israelites to follow the physical law of Moses. Right? He never tells them, he never tells the Israelites not to follow the Mosaic law.
No, he doesn't
never.
say that.
Right. So if you're following Jesus, then you should be following the Mosaic law in your spiritual law. I don't give a fuck about your spiritual law. I don't care. You don't follow the Mosaic law.
I do in spirit. Yes, I do.
No, you do. I'm not talking about the spiritual law. I'm talking about the physical law of Moses.
No, I follow the physical law, all the sacrifices, all the holidays, all the celebrations.
No, you don't. Why are you lying?
By following Jesus Christ, I follow the spirit.
Jesus followed the physical law of Moses. Jesus followed the physical law of Moses. This spiritual law that you're putting on top of it is just it's the lie.
It was always there, man. It was always there. That's the point of the spiritual law.
If it was always, did your Jesus spiritually want the Pharisees to stone kids? Was that a spiritual stoning that he was telling them the law of Moses commands?
Well, spiritually, that would mean he wants the kids to be obedient and submit to the word of God.
And if they were not obedient, was he telling the Pharisees that the law requires a spiritual stoning or a physical stoning?
The Jews had to follow the physical law. There was always a spiritual law.
All right. So Jesus was talking. I don't care about that. What was Jesus saying to the Pharisees? What was he saying? Were they supposed to get a physical stoning or a spiritual stoning?
Jesus says verbatim, Jesus says verbatim, my words are spiritual.
According to the law, when he was talking to the Pharisees, was it a physical stoning in the law that your Jesus brought up or a spiritual stoning?
He said, he who's never sinned.
Answer the question. I'm not asking about no fucking sin.
That's
Matthew 15, when your Jesus is talking to the Pharisees and he quotes your God's law, Is he telling them that your God said children were to die a physical death or a spiritual death for disrespecting their parents? Which one?
Well, he didn't repeat that law, number one. But number two.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. You're going to have to leave the app again and go read and then come back. Yes, the fuck he did.
He repeated stoning your children?
Yeah, literally.
Yes.
Idiot.
What
Yeah.
verse?
Matthew 15, start at verse 1.
I hate when pastors, ministers don't know the word of God. Like, what are y'all teaching y'all?
He's a street pastor. He's a parapastor.
Like,
Where's it say
what
stone?
are
Where's
you
it say
teaching
stone your
people?
children? I'm looking at it. Where's it say?
What do you think, you guys? What are you teaching your like congregation, bro?
I'm trying to find the verse. Where is it?
Hey, minister. Matthew 15:1. Then some Pharisees and teachers of the law came to Jesus from Jerusalem and asked, "Why do your disciples break the tradition of the elders? They don't wash their hands before they eat. Jesus replied, "And why do you break the command of God for the sake of your tradition? For God said, honor your mother and father, and anyone who curses their father and mother is to be put to death."
Where does it say stone your children?
What the fuck do you think?
How are they supposed to die?
All right, bro.
And then do you even know what the honoring is about? That's
No,
about,
how
that's
are they
about
supposed to die?
financially supporting your parents.
What was the death there? How were the children supposed to die the death?
These aren't children. That's not children in this context.
If it's your child, I don't give a fuck if it's an adult.
No.
How are they supposed to die?
You guys don't understand what honoring your mother and father command
I don't
is
give a
about.
damn. How are they supposed to die the death?
This is not about.
How were children executed back then for disobedience? How?
Back then, it was supposed to be stoning, but this is not that.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. So
there you
when
go.
he said, what kind of death is it? When
No,
he
but
says die
this
the
is
death,
not that. I'm saying this is not that.
when he says they are to die the death, what does that mean?
You're so fucking dishonest, man.
What does that mean?
I'm saying this is not stoning children. This verse is
What
not
is
about
it?
stoning children.
What does die the death mean?
Where are the children? I asked, where does it say stoning children?
What does die the death mean?
Where does it say stoning children?
What does die the death mean, you deflecting motherfucker?
Can you admit that this is not about stoning children?
I don't give a fuck. Let's say it's stoning elephants. What does die the death mean here?
We know that the primary cause of death by the Jews was stoning. We understand that.
What does die? Does it mean die? Does it mean death?
I'm not saying that the laws weren't physical then. I'm saying
does it mean death? Does it mean death? Yes or no? Does it mean death?
Every law.
Does it mean death here?
Yes, it literally means.
Okay, it means death. All right. Are you an adult?
I'm an adult, yes.
Do you have a mother and father?
Yes.
Are you still their child?
I am their child. I'm not
All right. If your adult ass disrespects your mother or your father,
not disrespect.
If your adult ass disrespects your mother or father, were you to die the death?
No, that's not what the verse means.
You fucking
Jesus
liar.
explains
Oh my God.
what it means.
If someone has a stubborn and rebellious, shut up. If someone has a stubborn and rebellious son who will not obey his father and mother, who does not heed them when they discipline him, then his father and mother shall take hold of him and bring him out to the elders of his town at the gates of that place. They shall say to the elders of his town, this son of ours is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey us. He is a glutton and a drunkard. Then all the men of the town shall stone him to death. So you shall purge the evil from your mindset, and all of Israel will hear and be afraid. You're a fucking liar.
That is not this one.
You're
That's a different
liar.
commandment. Where does it say if you do not honor your mother and father, be stoned? Where does it say that?
You're disingenuous.
It says
no. You guys just don't want to understand what the verse means.
Mark 7, verse 10.
Hold on. So Jesus lied when he said God's word. He said, "For God said." Jesus lied when he said that.
What are you talking about? I'm saying that's a different
in
command.
Matthew 15, then which commandment is Jesus? Hold on. Then find us the one where Jesus said, "For God said." Find us that one then in the Bible, in the Hebrew scriptures. If it's not the one Zena just read, find the one where Jesus said, "For God said."
In the first 10 commandments is honor thy mother and father.
The one where, does it say die? Does it say stone your kids? If you don't honor your mother and father, because the punishment, Jesus said, they shall die the death. Find
Not
that
honoring
one.
your mother and father is
Find
not
the one.
disrespecting them.
Find
You
the
don't
one.
get
Find the
stoned for
one where
disrespecting.
Jesus. Okay, cool. Find the one where Jesus said, "For God said, if you do not honor your mother or father, you shall die the death." Find that one. The one Jesus said, God said. Where is that one? If it's not the one Zena just read.
All right, so let me read you two of them. All right, so this is from the Old Testament. I'm gonna go Deuteronomy.
I want
first.
the one with
It says,
the punishment. I
I'm
want
about
the one.
It
I
says,
want the one
honor
with
your-
the
I'm about to read
punishment.
it. I'm going to read what I found. Honor your father and your mother as the Lord your God has commanded, so that you may live a long
It's just a
and
retelling of
thankful
the
life.
first commandment. You don't. It's the Ten Commandments. You fucking
I'm
dunce.
just reading. I'm reading it.
It's
Why
just
you
a
reading it?
retelling of the same thing. Exodus 21:17. Whoever curses mother or father shall be put to death.
But what? That's not the same as honor.
Yeah, this is a different commandment.
That was my whole point. It's a different commandment.
No. Mark 7 verse 10. For Moses said, "Honor thy mother and father, and whoever cursed their mother and father shall be put to death."
Two different commands. As we
Right.
just read.
Yeah, but Jesus said both, didn't he?
But one is not stoning your children because they disrespected you.
But one
my
is
fucking God.
fucking dum-dum.
Hey,
They both come with it. They both have the execution of
That's
death.
penalty, you idiot.
Whoever
Honoring your
speaks
mother and
evil.
father is about caring for the elderly. When your mom and dad become elderly, that's what it's about.
It doesn't fucking matter because Jesus said this in
Exactly.
Mark. He said, anyone who curses father and mother must be put to death.
I understand that was a Jewish law then.
Yeah. So the whole thing, this whole objection you're trying to make, just fucking blew up in your
My
face.
objection was that no, it wasn't. My objection they
Yeah, it was because you're like, oh, it doesn't say that in the Ten Commandments that the penalty is death. That's fine. Jesus referenced both, and the one directly says death.
Didn't he say it wasn't about death?
Honoring your mother and father.
Yeah, he did.
Death.
Yeah.
He said it wasn't about death.
The honoring your mother and father is not about
he also says not about stoning, and then admitted that the prescription for being put to death was stoning.
I said it's not about stoning children. You guys gotta listen.
I'm sorry. Are adults children of parents?
They're not children. They are a child.
Are they children of parents?
They're not children.
They are a child.
What is the plural of child?
They are not. They are not.
What is plural?
children.
What's the plural of child?
They might be the children.
What is the plural?
Parent, but they're adults.
Right. They are children of their parents, right?
If their parents are 90 and they're 45, they'll always be a child in their parents' eyes.
They still get stoned.
Are they their parents' children?
And they still get stoned.
Be the only one to call them that.
And they still get stoned. They still get put to death.
That's
Jesus was advocating for that.
You wouldn't say to somebody your child?
I mean, is your issue that you think it's an immoral rule?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you don't follow it.
The fact that, do you stone? Should you get stoned today for cursing your mother and father?
I don't.
Should you be put in the electric chair for cursing your mother and father?
Spiritually, you put yourself at risk.
Why did you say that? You said him that.
I know.
You did. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
No, it was a fucking L. I gave you an L, and you bit right into it.
Took it.
Well, I mean, that's how I understand it. We follow the law of the spirit. That's what we do.
It's a liar. That's all you are.
You can say so.
I mean, I did say so.
Okay, I appreciate your opinion.
It's not an opinion. Like, you have proven you are a liar.
Can I just ask Minister a question real quick? Minister, I asked this to anybody who basically behaves the way you do on one of these panels. Were you born slow or did you take lessons? Because this is really ridiculous, bro.
I want to receive that you really thought that through, and that was a very genuine statement. So I'm gonna answer you genuinely. When I was a little man, I got dropped a couple times on my head, and I got a baseball bat.
Yeah, I don't even care
we
about
know.
that whole slow stuff. I don't really it's not. I don't. Yeah, I don't really do that. But you're just dishonest. You're
So you
just
say.
honest.
I've been
And
honest with you.
no. You have not
No,
been.
you haven't.
Yeah, that is pretty. But that's why I don't call them slow, but I call them for what they are. You're dishonest. You are a liar. You are capable of reading this text and you choose not to. And when you're confronted with it, you blatantly ignore it.
I'm not ignoring it. I'm dealing with it.
No, you're not. If you were dealing with it, you would deal with it with honesty and with truth and with integrity. You
Law
have
of the
none of
spirit.
those. Shut the fuck up. You have none of those characteristics whatsoever.
appreciate your opinion.
Like you don't.
Again, I mean, I
read the
appreciate your
text.
opinion,
You
but
lied
the law of the
about
spirit
what
is real.
Jesus said. Shut up. You lied about what Jesus said.
No, I didn't.
Right? You lied about what happened at the Council of Jerusalem.
No,
right?
I didn't.
Yes,
He lied about
No,
Jesus
I
giving
didn't.
Paul the authority to build the church.
Lied
Yeah,
about the
you
greatest
lied about
commandment.
that.
You lied
I
about the
did lie
greatest
about it.
commandment.
I said they changed the dietary laws. They did. They literally
No,
did.
the fuck you didn't.
You didn't talk about no
You didn't
goddamn
say that
dietary
shit.
laws.
Why
You
did they?
damn
You're
Why
a
did they
liar.
fucking
give a
liar.
ruling
I
about
brought up
not eating?
dietary laws. You're
I brought up
lying.
dietary laws. Why did they mention the blood? Why do you think they
Yeah, that
mentioned
was
that?
You
Jesus
didn't say
sinning.
that shit.
I said dietary laws. Maybe
No,
because you
the
guys were
fuck you
talking
didn't.
over me.
No, you didn't.
Maybe because you were
You did
talking over
not.
me. You didn't hear
You
it.
said the law. Nobody was talking over your
I said
ass.
dietary.
No, the fuck you didn't.
You
You
see
didn't
how
say
you interrupt me
dietary
now?
until you came back.
You
Yeah,
couldn't even hear me
motherfucker,
say
because
it
you
just
are a
now.
fucking liar. You are a
That's why
lying
you
ass
didn't hear
minister.
it.
You are a
That's why you
lying
didn't hear
ass
it.
minister. You gaslighting motherfucker, and this is why your wife divorced your lying ass. Because you
I
are
hear
fucking mentally abusive.
I hear you cussing me out, calling me mentally abusive. I hear this.
That's what you are.
I
That's what you
receive
are. That's what you are.
Yes.
You
Okay.
didn't cheat on her. She left your ass because you are a fucking liar.
I hear you. I hope it's not projection, but I
I
hear you.
believe that. It tracks.
I hope she cheated
Like,
on you
you
though. That
seem
ass.
really manipulative. Like very
Yeah, he's very
comfortable lying.
manipulative.
Like, very
Yeah.
comfortable lying.
And this is
So-
why he gets along with teenagers and children. Because they're
Oh
susceptible.
my days.
Yeah.
So any more questions or?
Nope. None. Mm-mm.
All right. Well, I hope you all have a blessed day. I hope you take out.
Fuck you too. Fuck you too.
And see yourself. All right?
Oh, fuck
Jesus
you
loves
too.
I hope
Fuck you too. Fuck you
Die for
too.
your sins.
Fuck you too. Fuck you too.
And he will forgive you.
Fuck you too.
For what?
He just going. He knows damn well that everything he's saying, he really wants to say fuck y'all, but he can't. So every time I say fuck you too,
I really
he comes back
don't.
with that shit. Like they
No,
literally
I-
have turned their God bless yous and Jesus loves yous and all of
I
that into
promise you
fuck
that's not
yous.
true.
Like
I
they're
promise you
curses.
that's
Yes,
not
the fuck
true.
it is. That's why your ass
I've
is
had
still on
people
the stage.
spit at me.
That's why
and
you're
all
still
sorts of crazy
fucking
stuff.
here. Oh, you poor you. You're being
No, I'm-
persecuted. You're being persecuted for being
Yeah,
a
it happens,
gaslighting
but-
ass Jesus follower.
No,
You
I mean sometimes
gaslighting
I try
ass
to
abusive
feed, sometimes I
motherfucker.
try to feed
You
people in
are
the street,
abusive as
and
fuck.
they've been abused.
You are
and so
abusive
they
as
lash
fuck.
out.
You are
But
abusive as
with
fuck.
Jesus Christ,
You
we
are
learn to just.
abusive. That's why you're
take
still
it.
here, because you are abusive.
I'm not saying I like the way
You
it
are
feels.
abusive. You are
I'm not saying I
abusive.
like the way it feels on
You
how
are
you turn.
abusive.
You're a real fucking
voluntary.
creep.
But we learn how to
Like
deal
your
with it as
creepiness
well.
is really like coming out now.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know
yeah,
that, right?
this
Do you
is-
not?
said you were leaving. I don't know why
Yeah,
you were.
like you're a creepy guy.
King Dexter, you're not coming back up here. I've had my fill of the day. I don't need anymore.
To be honest, low key, I was trying to find the drop button, but God bless you.
Find what?
I was trying to find the drop button. Is this X up here on the
Just
right?
swipe out the fucking app.
Okay.
So easy.
He left earlier. Let's not
He
forget
did.
that he
My
fucking left
phone,
earlier.
my phone
Like he's
died.
just full of shit.
My phone died, thinker. You're so angry sometimes. But Jesus loves you guys. All right.
I don't fucking like lying ass gaslighters.
May Satan touch your butthole.
Yes, now I'm the creepy one, Mac. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
you're
mean,
God
it's
bless,
your
bro.
imaginary being. So
You're still creepy. You're still creepy. Boo. El Ministro.
Like that, they be lying so calm. Like
Very
when
much.
it's just ill.
He's used to it though.
like breathing doesn't even change. Nothing.
Nope. Isn't that like a sign of like a narc or something like that? Like when they can just lie like that. Like 550K, you guys are amazing.
very narcissistic, like he's abusive. Like he probably mentally abused his wife so fucking bad that she couldn't take it no more, so she left his ass.
Absolutely.
Mind you, he say the only reason I could divorce her is if she cheated. And he says I couldn't divorce her. That means she did not cheat, right?
He probably gave her the hardest time trying to get a divorce.
Yeah, he's very abusive. That's why she left his ass.
Ugly asshole.
Maybe she figured something out about Jesus.
I hope he thinks about her sucking dick.
Stop! He gonna be outside her window tonight. Stop!
Oh, he's still bitter about it. That the way he talks about it.
Yeah, I can't talk
Oh,
about
he's
it.
bitter about it. Yeah, he's bitter about her leaving.
I can't talk about it. Sir, gobbling is insane. Y'all are hell. I swear to God. We are all going to hell. Thinker is a conductor. I'm co-conductor. We are all going like, for real. Like,
Cluck is
be
the
bouncing on
closest
that
I can
thing.
get to Gluck.
True. Y'all are, this is like
The train gonna be saying, "What a burger, what a burger, what a burger, what a burger."
Where Bar at? Him and his goddamn Whataburger outfit.
What a burger, what a burger.
I gotta try this Whataburger one day. You know what? I'm gonna make Matt go on a field trip, and we're gonna go find this Whataburger. Right, babe? Yes.
I guess you must not have heard me talking about this. It was pretty fucking mid. The one I went.
You had it already?
It's disgusting. I don't like it. It is disgusting.
Like I grew up in Houston. I grew up like
loving
Whataburger, right? And then I'm in Georgia, and I, saw one popped up in this like town that I was going to play softball in. I'm like, I gotta fucking have that. Went there. It was. You can't go home again, man.
Usually, all right, I guess not.
I mean, I'll drop a pin for you because it's on your way.
Is it? I passed one?
Yeah, it's off of 20.
Oh. Nah, I'd rather go with you and make you experience it with me again. Maybe you need to refresh your taste buds.
Pay.
Well, that too. But
I'm not risking my money on that.
Of course you would.
No, that's you.
Because you're so sweet to me.
You. I wouldn't risk my money on that, but yours, hey.
No, you would pay because you adore me. You think I'm the greatest thing ever, and you want me to be happy in life.
What else is going on?
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here with me. You guys have been awesome. Thinker goes live tonight? No? Yes? Today's Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday, yeah.
Okay. We'll
no, I don't go live on Wednesdays.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the follow. I never know. And then we've been doing this for so long. I don't know why. I don't know anyway. Y'all, I'm not going to explain myself to you guys. We will see Oso tomorrow, I think. I think he's working now. He has a job. Congrats to Oso. So maybe we will see.
But you're welcome, baby. Yeah, he said he'll be live tomorrow.
Yeah,
okay, perfect.
Like normalizing.
Okay, perfect. We'll see also live tomorrow. Maybe 6 a.m. I think. And thank you, Trish. I will be back to talk to you guys perhaps Friday afternoon. You guys know Fridays are a little like chopped up for me. So perhaps Friday I will see you guys. Javarius is live right now, is he? Somebody check for me.
I see B.
B is live. All right.
Yeah. I'll see Jay.
Yeah, Jay doesn't go on Wednesdays either.
Jay doesn't go. We've been doing this for a long time, and I don't know anybody's schedule. All right, we're gonna go raid Be Easy. Go put some peanuts in there. Go put Zena raid in there. Say hi to him, give him all the coins and all that good stuff. Empress is live too. All right, go raid Empress as well. Tell her I said hi. Put some peanuts in there. You guys know the deal. Again, amazing live today, you guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys. King Dexter, please get off of my fucking nuts and go to hell. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you, Thinker. Thank you, Selena. Thank you, Son of Kalu, Mac. Thank you, Volsi. Thank you, Rhea. Thank you, Fee. Who else was up here? Miss anybody?
Rhea?
Maria?
I said Rhea.
Okay.
Who's on my King? Get out of here.
Wait,
All right, guys.
Jay
I'll talk
just
to you
shared a
later.
live?
Huh?
No.